Okay, this video is going to show you what you need to know so far for quarter 4. If you write this down in the words, I will give you extra credit. First word is seal. So here we go, writing an equation of a line in slope-intercept form. Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. To get this number right here, this number is going to be my B number right there. So again, know that that number right away you have by looking at that line. That's going to be plus 4. Then remember, I got Y and I got that X. And the next thing I need to do is be able to find this number right here, my rise and run number, by looking at any two numbers on that line where they touch a nice, neat grid line. So it looks like for this, that's what I'm looking at. Looks like this is going over 1 for my run. That's my run. And then from there, I'm going down 3. It's tempting to put 1 on top, but don't. That's going to be -3 on top. And then that divides and gives me -3. That is that equation written in slope-intercept form, -3x plus 4. All right, next one. These, you need to solve for y first. Make sure you know how to solve for y. So this first one in red, I'm going to take away this, which is -1x. Because these are opposites, these will go away. Bring this y down. Make sure you write this as -1x minus 1. That's going to be my red line to graph. Let's do the blue one. So first step in blue, take away 3x. Bring down this negative with the y, -y. And then know right there that negative is -1 in disguise. And the opposite of timesing by -1 is dividing by -1. Dividing both sides over there by -1. Remembering that this splits into two little separate divided by -1s. And then that finally gives me the equation in blue. Y equals 3x minus 5. That's going to be the one in blue. So starting that one in red, starting at -1 on the y-axis, I get that number from this, and then that -1 over 1 as a fraction tells me from that -1 point, I go right 1, down 1, right 1, down 1, be able to stair step the opposite direction. Draw your line best you can. Use a straight edge if possible. Second word is whale, of course. And now do the blue one. Blue one starts at -5. And because of this number 3 being a fraction, 3 over 1, that tells me right 1, up 3, right 1, up 3, right 1, up 3. Draw a line through those points. Where those two lines come together, that is the one solution. The solution is 1 for x and -2 for y. That is the solution point. All right, what you also need to know are these ones. How many solutions, whether you have one solution, no solution, or infinite. This one right here, this is parallel lines. Whenever it looks like this is a no solution situation. Knowing by any two lines that never touch is a no solution. Right here, they meet at one place. That is a one solution. Whenever two lines intersect, that is a one solution. And then this is same lines would be a infinite solutions. All right, how do you know that? By looking at just graphs. You look at the slope numbers and the y-intercepts. So for this one, I got to look at this minus 2x first. I got to subtract and get them both in y-intercept form first. And then once that in y-intercept form, then I could look at what I have. And what you need to memorize is this. Again, as soon as I see that these are different numbers, that's a automatic one solution without even looking at a graph, because my slope numbers are different. If I go over here and solve this one, that gives me y equals negative 3x plus 6, and that is the exact same. So that is infinite solutions. And of course, if I do this one and take away 2x, that gives me y equals negative 2x plus 3. Whenever I have these are the same, but these are different, that's parallel. That's no solution. You need to memorize that just by looking at equations. All right, next word is blue. Blue. All right, let's keep going. Showing you more of these. All right, here we go. Y-intercept is this number right there. So that's my y-intercept number. Remember, slope intercept form is y equals mx plus b. And then that number is right there. That's plus 1. And then remember, I have the rest of the stuff. And now to find my slope, connect any 2 points on this line and do your run and your rise. Looks like I'm going over 1, but for this one going down 2. That's negative 2 over 1, and that of course equals negative 2. That is that equation of that line, negative 2x plus 1. All right, let's keep going. Solving these for y and x. Bring down the negative y. Divide everything by this negative 1 right here. And that gives me y equals 2x minus 5. That's going to be my red line to graph. My blue line, here we go. This is 1x minus 1x. That gives me y equals negative 1x minus 3. That is the blue line to graph. All right, graph that red one. Starting at negative 5. That's this number right here. And then I look at now this number to tell me where I go. That is 2 over 1. Right 1, up 2. Right 1, up 2. Draw a line through those. Use a straight edge if possible. All right, do the one in blue. Starting at negative 3. And then that negative 1 number right here, if I take that negative 1 and write that as a fraction, that's right 1, down 1. And I should have made this be, how about this? Let's make this be negative 2. It's like I want to make that change. So let's do that for real. Let's start at negative 2 and go right 1, down 1. Draw a line through those. All right, now right where that line intersects, that intersects right here at 1, -3. So again, make sure you make that change to -2. That was my mistake. I wanted it to intersect at 1, -3. All right, let's keep going. This is definitely a 1 solution. This is a no solution. This one right here is another 1 solution. All right, looking at my equations here, if I plus 4x, that gives me, when that goes away, y equals 4x plus 2. That is a infinite solution situation. Same. All right, this one, when I take away 5x, that gives me y equals -5x plus 3. As soon as I see these numbers are different, that's a 1 solution. All right, next one, here I go. This is -1, I'm gonna add 1. That gives me y equals 1x plus 5. And again, these are same, but these numbers are different. That's a parallel set of lines. That is a no solution. This is a overlapping lines, and then this is a 1 solution. All right, thanks for listening. Last word is fish.